A few months ago, I made a video about using Peterbot's routine to train for the solo cash cup in hopes of getting my first earning. And unfortunately, after qualing through to the finals, I ended up getting second place, which means I was exactly one place off from getting my first ever earnings. So I thought to myself, if Peterbot couldn't help me, then what can? I needed someone stronger, someone better. This is the one and only Pollo, and if you don't know who he is, he's Peterbot's current teammate and also the best player in the world. And with over $500,000 in earnings, no one can stop him right now, not even Peterbot. And seeing that he is the best Fortnite player, I've decided to go a step further and use his routine. So for the next 3 days, I'll be going through his rigorous training, so by the end of the 3 days, I'll be able to qualify to the solo cash cup finals. And well, who knows, I might even be able to earn. Nice! Starting off day 1, Pollo starts off with a nice 10-minute free build, and you might be wondering how I know this, and the answer to that is I really don't. But based off every other pro's routine, I took an educated guess and formed this routine. But going back into the routine, I've decided not to focus on speed too much and focus more on timing and hitting my edits, as I do believe that Pollo plays not so fast, but more in a consistent manner so that he can hit every edit. And after doing that for about 15 minutes, I went on to the next part of the routine. These are Martov's box fights. Now, I have done this on literally every single one of my videos, but that's just because it's actually one of the most helpful maps out there. And this was especially good for me, since I wanted to learn Pollo's slow and controlled playstyle. So after feeling pretty confident that I'd done enough, I called it quits and went on to the next part of the routine. These are solo zone wars, and this is arguably also one of the most important things out of this routine, because if I wanted to qualify for solo cash cup finals and earn, then I have to practice my end games. What the frick? Yo, wait, chill. All jokes aside, I wasn't really doing good on this part of the routine. As for the reason why, well, I don't really know. But going into this next part of the routine, I was hoping to redeem myself. This is reload ranked, and I'm sure many of you guys know what it is and how easy it is to drop kills. So to help me with my in-game fighting, I'm going to set a goal that I at least have to drop 120 bomb while I'm playing. Now I won't lie to you guys, I went beyond just a 20 bomb. No way, I lost that! Hello? After nearly dropping a 30 bomb, I decided to end the day right there and move on to day 2. Day 2 was pretty much a breeze. After finishing my 15 minutes of free building and my Martov's practice, I was feeling pretty fast, and I could feel the consistency of my edits getting better and better. But to be completely honest with you, I ended up not playing the solo zone wars, and instead went straight into ranked reload. And all this was in preparation for a tournament that I completely forgot to tell you about, but that's for after reload. But since most of my footage randomly corrupted, I was only able to clip a few of the endgame kills. Alright, I gotta hit a clip here. After dropping that quick 20 kill win, it was now time for the tournament that I've been waiting to tell you about. You see, for the past 2 days, I was participating in the divisional cups. And after getting 6th in day 1, I was pretty hyped for day 2. Not only did I have a chance at winning the whole tournament, but this proves that Pollo's routine is really working. But unfortunately, after a few wins and a few deaths, we ended up getting 20th the second day, which isn't that bad and really gave me hope for day 3. Day 3 is the last and final day, which means by the end of this day, I would be competing in the solo cash cup for an insane amount of money. So that also means if I wanted to earn, then I would have to lock in while doing this routine. And this was music to my ears, cause going into the free building section, I think I've almost mastered a slow and controlled playstyle, which directly caused me to hit basically every edit. And after about 15 minutes of doing this, I decided to move on to the next part of the routine. But I did change it a little. I took a risk and started playing 2v1s with my friends, which is also a fighting map, so the correlation from Martos to that is still pretty much there.
No way. Oh my god. No!
And after finishing that up, I decided to wrap up the rest of the routine and move straight into the solo cash cup. Going into the first game, the plan was very simple. I would try to get as much kills as possible and win the game. But as you know, it's never that simple. Oh, there's a kid in here. Oh shoot. My full piece? Oh, never mind. Like, it just gets to a point, bro! Although this isn't really a big deal since it's the first game, I would eventually end up going down my next game as well. Which means if I wanted to catch up with Qual, then I would have to have a big game. And it's safe to say, that's exactly what I did. That's one. Gosh, how did I not lose it? Okay, come on. I was now 555 with the best inventory ever. So I had two options, either drop a 20 bomb or play it safe and win the game. And well, you'll see what I pick. Heads up, I'm keying you. What are you doing? Like, what the frick is that? Nice, nice, nice. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. Nice. Crap. Nice. Oh my gosh. What the freaking luck? We died to fall damage too. Okay, like, just aim by me. Pulls back up the mountain, bro. Oh crap. No, bro. A 12 kill second is a pretty good game. And now that we were almost at 100 points, we would be in high elo. Which means not only will the games be more stacked, but the players will be almost 10 times better. And it seemed to take a toll on me, because after dying off spawn, my confidence spiraled down. And let's just say I went on to do very dumb stuff. $200. Come on, G. Come on, G. $200. After getting all the loot I needed, I rotated into zone, where I would manage to put myself in a more troublesome position than before, and this time, for no reason at all. Come on, G. You can check the bush all you want, you're not gonna do anything. Ah! 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 The frick? Think I can't see you? Like, who does that? Freaking retard. After that kill, I was feeling very confident. I had 6 kills, I had the best loot, I had everything I needed. But for me, it just wasn't enough. This is what would lead to my downfall. Oh, now I need to refresh. Stacked again, bro. Like a what? Like, it gets to a point! I now only have 4 games left to play. And with me needing to more than double my points, I would have to make sure that every game counted. But I wasn't sure if I was capable of doing that. You see, doubts started creeping in my head. Was all this for nothing? Was 3 days not enough? Or maybe I'm just not good enough. Even if these were true, I decided to push these doubts away and persevere, because even if I did make finals, I would never earn with this mindset. So going into game 6, I came prepared. Oh my gosh! Come on, G. This was a pretty good start to the game. And it also seems like I've calmed down a lot, because after getting 555, I decided to sit in a box until endgame. And this would end up proving to be the best option. Yeah, boy. I am cooked. I have no movement and pose max. Yo, I mean, if it works, right? Again, bro. Oh my gosh, am I Bugo or Bigo? Oh my gosh. No. Ugh. Please. Nice! Nice! Now that we were back on track, all we needed was 1 win in order to qualify. And with me having a little bit under an hour left and 3 games left, this was looking pretty easy. But of course, everything that's easy is hard for me. This game is so stacked. Like, this guy thinks he's killing me, but he's not. I will sit in store, buddy. Like, I promise you, I'm not moving, bro. I have 2 med miss. Think I was tripping. I'm not even joking. Like, what? After gaining 0 points that game, it was now down to my last 2 games. And since I wanted to add suspense, you're not going to be able to see my points from here on out. The only information I'm going to give you is that this is my key game. I was now going into my last game with 200 and amount of points, which means qualifying would be pretty doable. So going into my last game, I was feeling pretty confident. And after playing Storm throughout the mid game to farm up my mats, I was stacked. And all I needed to do was rotate perfectly and I would qualify to finals. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, he's 1 HP. No way! What? What? I failed and did not qualify. With me ending on 251 points, I was disappointed, but little did I know that I would end up having one of my best performances yet. But that's for another week.